Cassie Ventura's former best friend, Kerry Morgan, has taken the stand in the federal trial involving music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. And what is she saying? Shocking. Let me walk you through what was said in court, piece by piece. Kerry Morgan testimony. The jury walks in. The government lawyer, known as the AUSA, stands up and says, "We call Kerry Morgan." She takes the stand. "Where do you live?" Kerry says, "Los Angeles." The lawyer shows her a photo. "Who is this?" Kerry responds, "That's Cassie Ventura." "What was your relationship with her?" "We were best friends," Kerry says, then drops a bombshell. "Her boyfriend assaulted me." Identifying Diddy, the lawyer asks, "Do you see him in the courtroom?" Kerry points and says, "Yes, the man in the yellow sweater." The court notes that Kerry has just identified Sean Combs as the person she's talking about. "Why are you here today?" "I got a subpoena." "Where did you and Cassie live?" "In Manhattan." Cassie's lifestyle during the relationship. "Did Cassie drink?" "Not much." "Did she use drugs?" "None." "What did she do for work?" "Modeling." "Then she recorded me and you." The lawyer asks, "When did you find out she was dating Mr. Combs?" Kerry says, 2007. Travel and drug use. Kerry traveled with Cassie and Diddy to places like Ibiza and Miami. The government asked, "What drugs did Diddy provide?" She said, "Molly, marijuana, ecstasy." And when asked if Diddy used the drugs himself, she said, "All of them." She also admitted that she and Cassie used opiates on their own. Diddy's behavior toward Cassie. Kerry described how Diddy treated Cassie. He would yell at her. She started losing her confidence. She lost her spark. He would talk down to her, criticize her looks, and control who she spoke to. He would also call Kerry up to 50 times in a row if he couldn't find Cassie. Other people would call on his behalf too, like Christina Corum, who Kerry calls KK. Physical abuse, Hollywood Hills incident. The lawyer asks, "Did you witness any assaults?" Kerry says yes. The first was in the Hollywood Hills. "What happened?" She says, "He kicked Cassie." When she told Diddy's security, Ruben, to do something, he wouldn't. He just stood there. So Kerry and Cassie ran away and hid by someone's front steps. Second assault. In Jamaica. Next, they asked about another incident. In Jamaica. Kerry said, "I saw him drag her by her hair. I thought she was knocked out." She later got up and ran into the woods. Kerry tried to grab her things, phone and purse, then went searching for Cassie. There were 2 golf carts in the driveway. Diddy got in one. Kerry got in the other. They went in different directions, both looking for Cassie. When Kerry found her, they hid in a ditch and whispered to stay safe. Assault at the apartment, Comstock. Then came the Comstock apartment incident. Cassie showed up wearing a hoodie, trying to cover her face. Then Diddy arrived, banging on the door with a hammer. Kerry called D-Rock, one of Diddy's longtime associates. The police came, but nothing happened. Cassie refused to show ID. Kerry sent a picture of the detective's card to someone later. Diddy assaulted Kerry too. Kerry also said Diddy assaulted her. He hit her with a wooden coat hanger and choked her. The hanger hit her behind the ear. What was he upset about? He thought Cassie was cheating. Kerry told Ryan, one of Diddy's old assistants. But Ryan did nothing. She also confirmed she hasn't spoken to Cassie since. Court break and legal arguments. After all this, the judge calls a break. While the jury was out to lunch, lawyers argued about whether to allow certain evidence. The AUSA quoted legal cases to support it. The defense said they hadn't seen it before. Eventually, the judge said he might allow it, but that Cassie could be recalled to the stand. Courtroom sketch and trial coverage. While they waited, a courtroom sketch of Diddy's lawyer, Nicole Westmoreland, was shown. She had been cross-examining singer Dawn Richard earlier. This sketch may end up on the cover of the Week 2 trial summary book. Cross-examination. Diddy's lawyer response. Diddy's lawyer, Agnifilo, starts questioning Kerry. He asks, "You've been friends with Cassie since 2004. Kerry corrects him, "Since 2001. They met while waiting for Polaroids to develop. She was in Buffalo and Cassie was in Connecticut. Kerry said she stayed downtown, while Cassie moved to Harlem." More accusations and questions. Agnifilo asked about jealousy. Was Cassie ever jealous? Kerry said yes. He asked, was Sean ever jealous too? Yes. He once got upset when Cassie spoke to Michael B. Jordan. He asked about drugs again, but Kerry denied using them in South Africa. Other women in relationships. Kerry spoke about another girl, Gina. She said Diddy had a full-blown relationship with her. When asked why she called Gina a little girl, Kerry said, "She acts like that. She's younger than us." Police incident. When the police showed up at the apartment, it was because of the noise. The officer saw that Cassie looked visibly hurt, but she didn't say anything. Agnifilo pressed Kerry about why she and Cassie haven't spoken since 2018. Kerry said, "She didn't support me after Sean assaulted me." Money settlement. Kerry confirmed she received a settlement, but the money came from Diddy, not Cassie. She was shown photos and asked about a self-help author, Louise Hayes. Kerry said she didn't remember sending motivational texts to Sean, recalling the choking incident. Diddy's lawyer asked about the time he grabbed her neck. "Were you or Cassie using drugs then?" "No." What did he say? He wanted to know who Cassie was cheating with. She said she went to urgent care, not a hospital. But when shown her earlier statement, she admitted she said it had been bloody. Prosecutor comes back, redirect. The prosecutor returned and reminded the court. In Jamaica, Diddy dragged Cassie by her hair across a long hallway, just because she spent too long in the bathroom. Next witness, David James. Then came David James, Diddy's former personal assistant from 2007 to 2009. He said he started by faxing his resume to Bad Boy, then was hired after proving his hustle. He worked long hours, 20 hours a day, and often traveled with Diddy. He named several girlfriends Diddy had at the time, including Kim Porter and Cassie. David also remembered Cassie, saying, "This lifestyle is crazy. Sean controls my life, my music, and my apartment." He overheard Diddy say, "Kim is my queen, but I've got Cassie where I want her. She's young and moldable." In a court day, the judge ended the session and said they'll continue the next day.